Hi, what's going on, everyone? Today's the 2nd of October, 2024. We're going to talk about Lucid today because this stock tanked 7.65% to close on the day, and it went against my price prediction. It seemed like every time I come through and drop a prediction in Lucid, the market goes the opposite direction. This has been a terrible call the last few videos in Lucid, and yes, I know about it, because once we see something on a chart, it pans out not to be true. This market is very uncertain into where it wants to go, but hopefully I think we finally got the gist as to where price is trying to go. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about today. So welcome everyone to the channel. Hit that like button, so everyone also subscribe. This is what I do. I don't come in and try to give you any flair, any fluff. I just simply try to show you in an uncomplicated manner how you can focus on what's really going on in the market. And I show you the ones I get correct, and I also show you the ones I don't get right. And here's one example to where I didn't get a price prediction correct. Hey, it happens. I did a price prediction in Lucid back on around like September the 11th, 12th. And given what we saw into the market on that particular day, it's like, all right, cool. We could kind of suspect that the buyers really want to move this market up. But rather than them showing up, it's like they completely left the game. They took the ball and they went home after September the 11th. They were gone. Completely walked off the field. Didn't want to play anymore, and they left. So much so that even the buyers didn't even show up down here in Lucid at this buy zone. Because of what happened yesterday, we got this weakness. Market closed down almost 8%. So I think we have a high probability of knowing who's moving price, and it's definitely not the buyers. So let's look to see how low can the market go then in Lucid. So let's go ahead and get rid of this price prediction. It didn't work out. 15.83% loss. You guys can see it right there. And first thing we're going to do is transpose or move this trend line, this ascending trend line, and we're going to make it to where it's really being used. Okay, because this is the current trend, obviously. Just that simple. This is the current trend. Next thing we can remove is this buy zone, because the buyers, yeah, they showed up back in mid-September, but they didn't show up yesterday. They must have ran out of money. Or they might have said, look, the price is too expensive at $3.40. So let's get rid of that. Now, I think you guys can see where our next target could potentially be in Lucid. Where could we see the market go? Here's Lucid on the monthly time frame. Look what happened last month. Month of September. Was that bullish or bearish? The price bar for August was bullish, but not so much for September. Here it is on the 5 weeks. We have 2 days and 9 hours. Okay. If we see in the next 2 days and 9 hours, Lucid close at the low where it is right now, yes, expect price to go down. You need to be of the opinion that the market in Lucid is not bullish. It's still weak. Here it is on the 3. Lucid on the 2 weeks. I don't like the 2 weeks neither. This is definitely bearish, or it's definitely weak. We have 3 2-weekly price bars that we're definitely seeing lack of buying. People don't want to come in and buy this stock at these ranges, because if they did, then they would have overcame the sellers. But here it is, almost going in 6 weeks, and the market is still not willing to buy. What about on the weekly chart? Here's Lucid on the 5. 8 hours, 48 minutes. Let's keep it real. That doesn't look bullish. It doesn't look like the buyers are buying. It looks like the sellers are winning, and that the sellers are trying to move this market a lot lower. It's just what it looks like. When you don't see an expectation from a conclusion or a printed price bar, for instance, looking at this one, when you look at this price bar here on the 5, The idea is for the market to continue to go higher. But here it is, 3 bars in, and the market definitely is not going up. This is a false bar right there. It's not real. It tricked people into thinking that the market was still bullish, that the buyers were there buying. But in the end, you guys can see that they wasn't there. Here's Lucid on the 4. Here it is on the 3. Look at how the 3-day printed right there. So I think we got lower prices to go through. Yep, think so. Here it is on the 2. Now we may see, like right here, I'm keeping my eyes open on that range because buyers could be there. What do you think? They could possibly be there. So I'm gonna put that as a target in Lucid. So let's go ahead and get this here. And let's create another sell zone. So now our targets are going to be here at these first 2 buy zones. First one is not that far, maybe around $3, $3.15. On the low of this buy zone, you guys see is 4.6%. But our second target is going to be here at this second buy zone, either at the high, which is 10.74%, or at the low, which is 13.8. Okay, now we just went through a multiplicity of time frames, right? And not in one of them did we get the indication that the market was bullish. Not one. We can definitely see the market in Lucid leaning more towards continued weakness. So until we see this change occur, this is the current mind frame that we need to be under. All right, I know maybe you don't want to hear that, but we got to keep it real. We can't play on emotions because that's how the market takes control of you and others. It's because you become emotional when you don't see the market your way. And you just continue to hold on and wishing eventually it's going to go my way. It's going to go my direction. And that may not be the case. Lucid can continue to go a lot lower than what we have on our charts currently. Because it is trending, but it's not trending up. It's trending down. Until we see that trend break, this is the current direction market is going to move. All right, so that's where I'm at. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.